Is the stock market dipping? Are we in the middle of a recession? Do you need to sell your stocks or do something radical in order to keep your money? Should I wait to buy a house or sell? Many questions people have are understandable for this market. In this video, I will explain to you the reaction of the market, what you should do to keep most of your money in place, and I will talk about the best investment ever. So stay tuned. Hi there, welcome to your channel, The Foreigner in America, where I teach locals and foreigners everything related to money and personal finances, including investing in the markets, cryptos, real estate, and businesses. So if you're someone like myself who wants to achieve greater wealth in life, you don't settle for pennies but for Benjamins, and you love money, please subscribe to this great channel and hit that bell so you don't miss any one of my weekly videos. Also check out my Instagram and TikTok at The Foreigner in America, my blog under the same name, and my book, which I will leave a link below for you to check out. So without further ado, let's begin. So far, inflation this year has been on 40-year highs. Although people blame it on many things, it's most likely because there is more money in the system. The more money there is, and the more shortages that we have on specific items added, the high prices of gas makes everything more expensive. The central bank said that they were raising rates for 2% in the next 2 years. They did once for a quarter of a point in March and another half a point in May. And this caused both mortgages and credit cards to get very pricey for Americans. CNBC stated that Americans have $9,000 less in savings on average that they did before. So this means people are hurting and their money is losing value. You have the same amount but cannot buy the same things, and that's called inflation. The stock market had its worst year since 1939. Crypto lost $300 billion because of the collapse of stablecoin. The housing market is still stable and surviving. We have a negative GDP in the first quarter of the year, meaning a recession. And CNBC also says that we're not in a recession. Whether we are in a recession or not, that is not of your particular concern right now. Your money is. How much you need to pay every time you are at the pump, when you buy food, when you travel, when you get entertained. The people are hurting bad, and the only way to get a salary bump is to quit on your job and go find a new one. No company will give you a 15% raise just because you want to keep up with inflation. One of the best investments you can possibly have is real estate. Whether you buy a single family to rent or a multi-unit or a piece of land, it has been the best investment ever and has made a lot of people very rich. If you buy a house for your private residence, it is still a good investment, although it will not cash flow positive. It will be a hole in your pocket every year. Long term, it's better than renting. The facts with real estate are that the mortgage rates are now 5.25% for 30 years. 88% of all homes listed for less than a month, so market is still hot. The amount of mortgage payments went up 44% and applications went down 2.4% in May and 10.6% in April. So 60.7% of homes have competing offers, and the amounts of homes sold are in a 2-year low. We're now at 28% of first-time home buyers versus 31% a year ago. First-time home buyers are getting crushed since the median home price went from $329 in 2020 to $429 in 2022. And this is where I need to talk to you about the best investment ever, which is real estate. You can play around in the market as much as you want, buy some stocks and then sell them to make some money. You can buy index funds and hold them for a long time and make some money. But if you want to make real money, then you become a real estate investor. Real estate allows you to make money different ways. You get cash flow every time someone pays its rent and you pay off the expenses. You make money as a property appreciates in value. You use leverage with other people's money at a rate of 4-to-1, and you deduct depreciation on your taxes. Anyone who bought one property in 2020 and has it rented now already made 50% return on their investment. Let me know in the comments which investment made you 50% in 2 years and is still making you money. And I'm telling you as a fact, since I own multiple properties and I've made a killing. And you can tell me, Jaime, properties will crash with the real estate market dip very soon. True, but they will never go below what you originally bought them 2 years ago. And your rents will continue to come in, so cash flow will be the same. The problem lies in the fact that we inflated the supply of money from $15 trillion to $21 trillion. And that's crazy, since it's a 40% increase of all the money that has existed in 2 years. But the biggest problem is gas, since from there, you increase transportation, plant costs, and manufacturing costs, delivery costs, and raw material costs. So it's a snowball of bad things. Real estate went crazy high since companies were also inflating the market. They were buying homes like crazy, placing thousands of cash offers every day, trying to lowball everyone. Then they turn around and sold them for a big profit. They will buy the entire neighborhood and make every house more expensive. And since it's not regulated, they can do whatever they want with their money. Now you're in a position where you need to take care of your money and make money at the same time. You have always been in that position. People who do this have less debt and live a stress-free life. If you think you could make more money elsewhere, quit and move. Do not feel bad doing so. You need to recoup a good 10 to 15% to beat inflation, or just ask for a 10 to a 15% raise. And good luck with that. Also, you need a second source of income. There's no place in this world for single source earners. I understand if you make more than $250,000 a year in your job, but making less than that is not acceptable as a single source of income. Also, if you only have a single source, you need to have a solid year of savings in place to supplement an income loss. It's called an emergency fund. Whatever you enjoy doing, try passing that knowledge to someone else and charge for it. Also, your stock market investments, make sure they're diversified into multiple areas. I talked in another video about the 11 segments of the market. So losing in one could get compensated by making money in another. If you're a crypto investor, get ready to rumble. You might also get affected in terms of big swings in Bitcoin and Ether, as well as the other smaller coins. So look at what just happened with Luna and how many people lost their money. Make sure you're not 100% into one single coin besides Bitcoin and Ether, which are the most stable coins. If you're an index funds investor, when the market dips, you get affected. Don't panic. Keep buying funds and adding more and more to your net worth. Why? Because once we get out of this recession, which we will, you will end up richer since your funds will be worth more. If you're a real estate investor like me, or are thinking of buying a property now, be careful though. I will recommend you analyze the market 6 more months. Keep your money in hand, somewhere safe like a savings account with a 4% yield, and wait for the hit. 6 months is enough time to see if properties come up for sale. You don't want to buy something today and make it go down 20% in 6 months. It's starting to happen in some areas and it will continue all throughout the country. Allow me to give you my piece of advice in my foreigner insight for this topic. Investors never lose. You know who loses at the end? People with no investments and only one single source of income. Those get hurt bad. If your money is invested and you keep adding to them, you never lose. You feel the dip, and come out better. Never sell. Never stop investing, and take a look at real estate, because once you start, you'll never want to stop. But remember, take control of your life and take control of your money. So thanks a lot for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and found useful information, give me a like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you miss any one of my videos as soon as they come out. So have a great day. Don't lose any money, and I'll see you next time.